Oldsmobile is back, and not with just any car, but with one of its most iconic names. That's right, the Cutlass Supreme has officially returned for 2026. Once the king of style and comfort during the Golden Muscle era, the Cutlass Supreme was a household name. But now, after decades of silence, it's been reborn for a new generation. The big question is, does this all-new Cutlass Supreme live up to its legendary past? Or is it just another badge slapped on a modern shell? Stick around, because what we're about to uncover might just surprise you. To understand why the return of the Cutlass Supreme is such a big deal, you have to know a little history. Oldsmobile was one of America's oldest car brands, dating all the way back to 1897. For decades, it was known for innovation, luxury, and forward-thinking design. And in the late 60s through the 80s, the Cutlass Supreme was the car. It outsold the competition, became a cultural symbol, and for many, was their first taste of a stylish, comfortable, and attainable American coupe or sedan. But as the years rolled on, Oldsmobile lost its identity, fading into obscurity before being shut down in 2004. For years, fans thought the name was gone forever, until now. In 2026, the Cutlass Supreme has been resurrected as a bold comeback, one that blends retro-inspired design cues with modern technology, performance, and luxury. And in a market where nostalgia is making a huge impact, this return is more than just another car launch. It's a statement. The question is, does it deliver? Let's start with the design, because that's where the new Cutlass Supreme makes its biggest impression. Oldsmobile's designers took clear inspiration from the classic coupe while modernizing it for today's tastes. Up front, you've got a wide, commanding grille with LED accents that subtly reference the stacked headlights of the original. The proportions are sleek and balanced, with a long hood, short rear deck, and muscular shoulders that make the car look planted on the road. Around back, a set of thin wraparound LED taillights give it a futuristic look, while a sculpted rear bumper nods at the Cutlass's performance heritage. Step inside, and the Supreme aims to live up to its name. The cabin blends retro luxury vibes with cutting-edge tech. There's a massive digital driver display, a wide infotainment screen integrated seamlessly into the dash, and premium materials like leather, brushed aluminum, and soft-touch surfaces everywhere you look. The seats are supportive yet plush, and Oldsmobile has paid special attention to space, making sure both front and rear passengers get comfort that feels like a proper grand tourer. This isn't just a performance car, it's designed to be a stylish daily driver too. Now, performance. Here's where things get really interesting. The Cutlass Supreme comes with multiple powertrain options. The base model features a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine designed for efficiency without feeling sluggish. Step up, and you've got a smooth, naturally aspirated V6 that blends power with refinement. And for enthusiasts, Oldsmobile is offering a performance-tuned hybrid V6 setup that delivers over 400 horsepower while still maintaining impressive fuel economy. That balance of muscle and modern tech is exactly what makes the Cutlass Supreme's return so unique. It's not stuck in the past, it's adapting to today's performance world. Handling is another strong point. Thanks to a modern suspension setup and lightweight platform, the Cutlass feels agile on the road, not like a big floaty boat from the old days. Steering is responsive, cornering feels precise, and yet it still maintains a ride quality that's smooth and comfortable for long drives. In other words, it delivers on both sides of the Supreme name, luxury and performance. Of course, no car is without its trade-offs. The entry-level trims may feel a little too plain compared to rivals, and while Oldsmobile has worked hard on performance, purists will point out that there's no V8 option. For some, that's a deal-breaker. But for the new Cutlass Supreme's target audience, drivers who want a blend of nostalgia, luxury, and modern practicality, that might not matter. And then comes the real jaw-dropper, the driving experience. Take the performance hybrid version onto the open road, and it transforms. Acceleration is instant, with electric torque filling in every gap. The V6 growls with confidence, and the handling stays tight and responsive even as you push it through corners. It feels alive, powerful, and planted, something that honors the spirit of the Cutlass while proving it can hang with modern performance sedans and coupes. This isn't just an old name on a badge. It's a car with genuine character. And the biggest shock? The pricing. Starting around $35,000, The base Cutlass Supreme is positioned right in the sweet spot for buyers who want more than a mainstream sedan but don't want to spend luxury car money. Even the performance hybrid version comes in below many rivals, making it a surprisingly attainable option. That combination of heritage, design, and price is where Oldsmobile hopes to capture hearts all over again. So, what's the verdict on the 2026 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme? Honestly, it's a bold and refreshing comeback. No, it won't replace muscle cars like the Mustang or Challenger, and it won't dethrone luxury brands like BMW or Mercedes. But that's not the point. What it does do is give American car culture something it's been missing: a stylish, heritage-inspired car that blends comfort, performance, and affordability in a way that feels timeless. For older fans, the Cutlass Supreme is a chance to relive an era they thought was gone forever. For younger buyers, it's a gateway into American automotive history with a modern twist. And for the industry as a whole, it's proof that forgotten brands can come back strong if they're reimagined with the right balance of nostalgia and innovation. In a world dominated by crossovers and EVs, the Cutlass Supreme is daring to be different. And whether you love it or criticize it, you can't deny it's exciting to see Oldsmobile's nameplate back on the road. If this car succeeds, it could open the door for more comebacks, more creativity, and more passion in an industry that sometimes feels too safe. So here's the question: is the 2026 Cutlass Supreme the return of a true American legend, or just a modern car wrapped in nostalgia? I want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. If you enjoyed this first look, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the latest car launches, and share this video with anyone who remembers the Cutlass from back in the day. Because one thing's for sure, the Supreme is back and it's ready to make history again.